People, welcome back to another video. Today we're in the city, we're in the big city, we're in London, specifically Brixton. Probably not the nicest part of London that I've been to, but you know, things are slowly improving in this area. There's a lot of gentrification going on, which isn't always a good thing for the locals that have been here for a while, because obviously as the place does become more gentrified, house prices increase, subsequently people's rent increases, and whilst real wages mostly pretty much stagnated in the area, obviously the cost of living and stuff goes up as rent goes up. So you know, people that have had kids here, grandkids and etc., it's harder for them to raise their kids in this area. So yeah, I don't know, gentrification isn't always a good thing. But anyway, yeah, we're here. Obviously we're going to be auditing Brixton police station today. Obviously Brixton is in London, so it is the Metropolitan Police unit that cover this area. I don't know if you can see like the Met Police, but yeah, big shout out to my boy for letting me stay around his place last night and allowing me the opportunity to do this. Oh, would you look at that, they're recruiting more police officers. I hope these police officers get the get the correct training. But yeah, obviously, like I said, we're in London, we're in the city, you know what I mean? The Metropolitan Police, like, they are a bit more notorious than say Thames Valley Police, where I'm from in the countryside. So it should be interesting to see how they interact and how they deal with particular situations. I mean, you saw my video, my last video, where I was bigging up Bothered Now, or Bothered Yet, UK Audits, his little run-in with those Met police officers outside the police headquarters base, where he was, you know, unlawfully detained, harassed and searched. So let's see what's going on. There's a little bit of movement over here. But yeah, again, I mean, like I was saying, the way that those Metropolitan officers dealt with him was, you know, extremely lawless, and I'd even go as far as saying it was somewhat criminal. So that wasn't such a good thing. Anyway, we're here. This is literally just right off the high street. It is very busy. So yeah, man, we'll see what's going on. So yeah, it's probably not the biggest police station in the country. I suppose Brixton itself isn't a massive area. It's, you know, it's got a big population, but as do most of these kind of little towns in and around London, so I suppose they've got to have the appropriate police forces present in those areas. I mean, as you know, there's 180 police stations in London alone, so that's an extortionate amount. I mean, local to where I live, there's about 3, so it really does speak volumes about, how do I say, the difference and the gap between where I live and where I am today. So it's going to be interesting to see who we encounter, if we do encounter anybody. And I can tell already, I mean, the time's 9 AM here, and like, these lot are already pretty active, you know what I mean? Like they're coming and going, there's people in the reception. Yeah, like these lot are busy. I can't say they earn their wages or not, but they're definitely busy. So the gate was just around the corner. I've been doing a bit of circling back and forth, so just kind of bear with me. I've been told to make these videos a bit longer, so I've just kind of left it running on this occasion, simply because I'm trying to get my view time up, to be honest. So that's the real reason behind that. But obviously it's good to come here with a little bit of a story and a little bit of a background as to what I'm doing. I watched AB's video yesterday where he did the audit at Redditch police station. Again, more unlawful detentions, unlawful searches. That was ridiculous. That really did baffle me, that video, not gonna lie. Like in Redditch as well, that's a quiet town. I'm surprised the police are behaving like that in that sort of place. So that is pretty interesting. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but there's that again. Excuse me, can I apply for a job? It says that you're recruiting.
Yeah, you can go online, mate.
Online, yeah?
Yeah,
Well, can I not just hand in my CV or anything like that?
Nah, you can't
Nah?
have a CV.
Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm not being serious. I would not work for these guys, not in a million years. I could probably teach them a thing or two, but I wouldn't be part of a tyrannical movement that do the things that some of these guys do. You know, they spoil it. Some of them spoil it for the rest of them. So I would not be rated in my community either if people see me in uniform. But yeah, they seem alright. Like, they acknowledged me. I'm pretty sure they understood that I was filming, and they didn't have an issue with it. So that's a good start. That's a good start. But then again, they're quite young. I suppose they haven't kind of been. I feel like the younger ones, like if you see my one with the Loddon Valley police station and my interaction with PC Pete and PC Lucy, they're obviously quite young officers. They probably haven't been in the force for that long. I feel like the younger ones, I don't know, they're quite fresh-faced, quite enthusiastic, and they don't seem to want to, perhaps they're not confident enough to, but they don't seem to want to, I don't know, behave like tyrants as much as some of the older ones. Obviously, tyranny doesn't discriminate. I'm sure you can be a young, fresh-faced officer and still act like a so-and-so. I'm going to try not to swear, because, you know, I want to keep this professional. I want to keep it astute. But yeah, as I said, we're at Brixton police station today. We're going to do a little tour today, you know. We're going to do a little tour. I got up early, so we're going to do a little tour. It's not the best weather today, but we are definitely going to do a little tour. Might hit up Peckham and a few other places. May try and avoid the police bases though. After seeing how they dealt with my boy Bothered Now UK Audits. Go check out Bothered Now UK Audits as well. So given how they dealt with him, I feel like it's probably not in my best interest to have them go through my phone and stuff. Not that I have anything to hide, but you know, privacy is important, so I'm not going to give any police officer the excuse. Well, I'm doing it now, but I feel like outside the police base it's a given. But then again, I mean, speaking more on this kind of abusing powers and acting like tyrants, I feel like senior officers as well know what they can and what they can't get away with. So a simple unlawful detention or unlawful arrest they probably know what they're doing isn't within the boundaries of the law, but they have no qualms about doing it simply because they've done it before and they know that they can get away with it. Ultimately, you need to ask yourself, who polices the police? Do you understand? So no one. What is it called? The IPCC or whatever that, I don't know what it's called, but it's meant to be some conduct body for all police officers in the UK. But guess who it's run by? Again, it's run by police. So you're going. Oh, who are these? Serco, yeah. So yeah, ultimately, I mean, they can't be tried in any criminal courts. So, what are you doing? Taking people to court? Who you lot? Serco?
Yeah, Circle, what's the thing?
Private police, yeah?
I do.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right, fellas?
Yeah, I do.
You detectives?
What's that?
You detectives?
Why, what's up?
You look like detectives.
These are suitors.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, see, they had a bit of banter, man. They're cool, they're cool. I love that. But obviously, it's been rolling now for 11 minutes. I don't want to be standing about here all day, so I'm going to cut the video now and we're going to pick this up a little bit later. So thank you for tuning in for as far or as long as you have. What, sorry?
Are you okay?
I'm good. Yourself?
Just wondering why you recorded at the police station.
Can I not record a police station?
Pardon?
Can I not record a police station?
I'm just wondering why you are.
Just, you know, just matters of public interest, really.
What public interest is that?
Just my interest.
Right, okay.
Is that okay?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It could be a
Is it?
terrorist risk.
Okay, well, you implicating that I'm a terrorist?
Did I say that?
Well, you said it's a terrorist
I
risk.
said it could be.
It could be. So is that not an implication?
No, I said it could be. I'm
Okay. So
asking
do you
questions.
think I'm a terrorist?
Did I say that?
Well, no. But you said it could be a terrorist risk.
I said it could be a terrorist risk. Is that
All right.
me
Well, make
saying-
it clear
is
what
that
you
me
mean, innit?
Is that me accusing you of being a terrorist?
Well, not really, but it's kind of implicating, isn't it?
But I'm just wondering why you.
I've told you why. I've told you why I'm filming this. I've told you what. Can I get your badge number, please?
1756 AW.
And what's your name?
PC Mayor.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm happy with that. And yourself, miss? 252999. Okay. Are you done asking me questions or what?
I'm just wondering why you.
I've told you why. I've told you why.
Okay, you could be an officer safety risk.
Okay.
I don't know you.
Well, that's your concern, like.
Just come out of custody or something.
No.
No. Okay. This is what you do with your day.
Yeah, this is what I do with my day. What do you do with your day?
I work.
You work, yeah?
The public,
Okay.
yeah.
And I don't work, do I?
You know this person?
I've literally just got here, mate.
I'm asking him what he's doing.
So do you just ask members of the public randomly why you filming in public places? Is that what you constitute as work?
You're recording a police
Okay,
station.
are we not on public? I'm on public land.
I'm not saying you're not.
Okay, so what's
Stop
it?
putting words
Where
in
do
my
we?
mouth.
What are we disagreeing on then?
Stop putting words in my mouth.
All right, miss.
I'm just asking a question, which is my job.
Right, smart, isn't it?
Are you happy? Finish recording?
I've been happy. You're the one that's unhappy.
Well, I'm not unhappy. I'm just asking you questions.
Okay, well, I don't have to answer your
Can you
questions.
move on, please?
No. Am I free? Am I free to go?
Yeah, you are free.
I'm free to go. I'm free to stay. You should know that.
What?
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
I'm just wondering why you're recording a police station.
I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
Well, then you can move on then.
Well, no, I can't move on.
I require you to provide the details, please.
Under what legislation? What act? You're not going to use section 43, are you?
I can do.
You can do, I know you
No,
can.
you can't.
I'm hoping you won't, but... Section 43 again, yeah? Do you know why section 43 was actually introduced? Do you know when it was introduced?
Tell me, enlighten me.
Well, you should know this. It's your job to know this.
Well, you seem to know
So
the
it was
law.
introduced in the year 2000 as like a direct response to tackling terrorism in the Middle East.
Okay.
Yet you're using it to infringe my rights of someone that's filming in public. So you know that the act was introduced as a direct response to terrorism. Let me finish. I've told you why.
I'm filming
I'm
people
on
that are
public.
coming and
I'm on
going.
public ground
Why are you filming people that are coming and going?
because it's my right to film.
Why are you
And you're going to
filming
take. And you're going to unlawfully search me under
Have I searched
Terrorist Act. Well,
Have I
you're
said
saying
I'm
that you can.
searching you?
All right, do what you want. I'm just
I didn't
warning you.
say I could.
I'm just warning you. If you take my details under the Terrorist Act
You're
2000,
putting
that's
words in my
unlawful.
mouth. You're putting words in my
All right,
mouth.
miss. I'm just trying to warn you. Do you know what I mean? I don't
You're
want you to get
warning
into
me
trouble.
now.
I'm warning you. Yeah. So do whatever you
What
want.
are you warning me? What
'Cause-
legislation and act are you warning me under?
No, nothing. I'm just looking out for your interests.
Looking out for my interests.
You might get in trouble if you use
And
the
I'm
Terrorist
looking
Act.
out for
You
my
can do what
interests
you
and my
want.
colleagues.
Listen, you're the one with the power, not me. So do whatever you want.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to move on
And I'm going to
and
refuse.
leave the area. Alright.
So I'm going to politely refuse. You're not going to take my details now? You change your mind. You don't want to get in trouble. Oh, they're trying to get me under Terrorist Act 2000, you know. They're trying to get me under Terrorist Act 2000. You backpedaled quickly. Should have known better. Right, have a good one, officers. I hope you learned something today. You're dismissed. Yeah, I think that should do it. I think that should do it.